If you're inspo tanks, and make no mistake, you've come to the right place. Just give Tennelle the time to straight up blow your mind with a new show of drawing a blank.
Welcome back, everyone. I've got a bit of a sore throat today, so I might not be quite as energetic and upbeat as I normally am. I'm sorry about that. But today's episode is going to be more warrior OCs. Some of you might be following me on Tumblr, and you might have seen me answer a lot of questions about our characters over there. A little while ago, I got a question about Forest Leaf's first apprentice, and ever since, I've wanted to expand on this whole little side story with Nightpool and Catcher, because their backstory isn't really important to the main events going on in the story, but hey, it's here in my brain, and I figured I'd share it. Plus, I needed to give Nightpool's kits a redesign, so this is good timing. So, Nightpool is currently a queen in WindClan, and about to have her first litter of kits. Before she decided to become a mom, however, Nightpool has had a lot happen to her leading her up to this point. Night was found as a 4-month-old kit on WindClan territory, and when no mother returned to her, Hazelstar quickly decided that she would be adopted into the clan. Night was, according to her mother, old enough to be on her own now, and Night, after a few miserable days in solitude, had gotten lost in WindClan territory, too tired and hungry to take care of herself. Night was raised with Timberkit and Lilykit, and Amber Eyes did her best to help Misty Snow nurse her back to health. But she wasn't in the nursery long before she had become of apprentice age, and had to decide whether or not to stay in WindClan. Night chose to stay and began training as a warrior. Still learning clan customs, Nightpaw was afraid to begin her training and accidentally anger the WindClan warriors she had come to depend on. Nightpaw was given Spottedshadow as her mentor, and it turned out to be a really good match. Spottedshadow was patient and thoughtful with Nightpaw, and the two ended up becoming close friends during her apprenticeship. With Spottedshadow, Goldenpelt, and Timberpaw's help, Nightpaw learned that WindClan depended on her just as much as she depended on them. And it helped her through her feelings of abandonment and bitterness towards her own birth mother. Nightpaw eventually got her warrior name Nightpool, and couldn't be happier to be a member of WindClan. After a border patrol ended up chasing some rabbits into Horseplace territory, Nightpool ran into the local barn cat, Catcher, and the two of them ended up crossing paths frequently after that. Nightpool enjoyed Catcher's company, and it was refreshing to meet a cat who didn't live in the clans their whole life, who understood some of her own upbringing. At least, that's what Nightpool thought, but when she told Catcher as much, she learned about his past experience with clan life. Catcher had actually been a WindClan apprentice under Forest Leaf before she became deputy, and her training had been intense. He had felt so much pressure from his mentor to be the best warrior in WindClan that he just couldn't take it anymore and left. He made friends with the other barn cats and decided to live there. They gave him his new name, and Catcher was happy living without clan cats in his life. At least, up till now. Nightpool was taken aback to hear all this, but she could understand where he was coming from. She almost envied how he could leave the clans behind, but WindClan was Nightpool's home, and while feelings were definitely developing for Catcher, she knew that neither of them would be comfortable with leaving their own homes. But hey, that didn't mean they had to stop seeing each other, right? Now that both of them knew what the other had been through, their relationship became more serious, and it wasn't long before Nightpool told Catcher that she was expecting their kits. Other than themselves, only Hazelstar and Spottedshadow know who the kit's real father is. Now that Nightpool is close to having her kits, she can't go visit Catcher like she would, and misses him a lot. But she's excited to introduce her children to their father when they are old enough to leave the nursery. She's afraid some of her kits might choose to leave WindClan and live at the Horseplace with their father, but she's ready to take things one step at a time, and knows that no matter where they choose to be, Catcher and her won't abandon her like her mother did to her. And it turns out Nightpool is going to have quite the large litter, by warrior standards anyway. 3 she kits and a tom. Speckled Kit, Spot Kit, Berry Kit, and Hay Kit. Speckled Kit is based off of a barn cat I had in real life growing up that was just so pretty, and I had to make her a warrior OC. And the other 3 are just fun designs I made up. You can never go wrong with black and white spotted cats. There's so many various designs you can do just with black and white pelt patterns alone. I imagine Spot Kit has a mostly white face, but he actually has a mostly black body. And then Tabbycos are just, so pretty. Seriously, Warriors needs more calicos in general, but Tabbycos, hell yeah, my dudes. Berry Kit has her mother's dark black fur and her father's ginger tabby pelt. And then Hey Kit is named as a cheeky reference to her father, and her design emphasizes her cute little cheeks. These 4 haven't been born yet, which is why they aren't in the current WindClan height chart, so I just gave them for what I feel is a very standard kit/baby face. And that's Nightpool's backstory and a little introduction to her family. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and remember to please stay inspired. Today's question is from my patron Athena, who asks, kind of a big question, but do you have any advice on creating characters and world building? I know you have the Starkland Battles project going on right now, and I'm just curious as to how you handle creating such a large group of diverse characters and setting up plot points for your stories. Also, how's your day been? Well, other than being sick, my day's been fine. But that's actually a pretty tricky one. It helps to have people that you can bounce your ideas off of. 2 minds are almost always better than 1. A lot of times my creativity comes from seeing other things that inspire me, and I think, oh, I want to play around with that idea. And then I think about the concept a lot until it just kind of gradually turns into something else. Sometimes it's a character, or a setting, or situation, and then when I have the characters, I just put myself in their shoes and let their actions make the narrative move. It's a lot of gut feelings that are hard to explain. I hope that question helped you out, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. See you later!